Okay, hello, hello. Bit of a short one, even shorter, I guess, than the previous one. Flasks are still the same. I haven't fixed those, but I got an ID'd one for 60C. I'm pretty sure at this point they're going down. At least all the ones that are like not super high, they're going down in price. So at this point I probably could just buy. Yeah, like at this point this one is even at an 82. I guess like 77. So if I search for 82, I guess it's like 80C. Anyway, I got one for unID'd and tried my luck. Got an 82. Could be better, but it's a pretty decent one. But like not high enough for me to go down to -1 jewel. As you can see, I found the diallas, like it actually just dropped. So that was nice, but I didn't really have enough to 6-link it, which meant they would probably it would have been better to just sit here and play with this one, and just get enough to just save up for 6-linking it outright. But instead, I spent some chaos on fusings until I got a 5-link. Obviously, this is not ideal 5-link because at first I thought that maybe with enhance I could like hit a breakpoint, but I need enhance 2, like level 2, for it to hit a breakpoint. Because if we go in here and then we see that it has here it has 56, and then we have another 20 from mastery somewhere. Cooldown recovery rate there, so it would be 76 as far as I know, and that is not 82. And for 82, I think, yeah, I need this one to go level 2, so it's level 4 after I put it into red. So yeah, you get it. And then once this is level 2, I can swap it over. Ideally you would quality this, but I'm very poor at the moment. Yeah, one divine from the tree, that was nice. And yeah, so I could like barely fix the jewels because they are not too cheap, not too cheap. I made like 2 or 3 of them myself, and then with those that I have here. Oh yeah, another thing, I wanted to do cluster obviously, but at this point they were like a bit too expensive for me, so I just ended up going up here for now to get enough jewel sockets, because I use one for the Manon hit, which might not be entirely necessary at this point. But also I got the hubris. This was like 18C, and I just grabbed one that it's like it didn't have slumlord, like those seem to be a lot more expensive, but I grabbed one that has the endurance charge thingy instead. So that meant that I could drop this part here, the inexorable, and that is how I had enough points to go up and grab this one. But yeah, I guess ideally you would have cluster, and just like an 8-point cluster, so you have like the shortest route. Like ideally I would want like 2 notables on the cluster, and then the 2 jewel sockets right after. So that's gonna be next on the menu if it happens. The rest of the gear, like basically it was about the belt, and then hitting 100% poison and hit without the chance to poison. That I needed to drop that. Obviously I think it would have like empower here, but again, empower I can't afford it at the moment. But yeah, I haven't really progressed much today, so that is why I don't really have any currency to speak of. So as you can see, I only did like a few yellow tier maps. Yeah, it's probably not even worth a recording to talk about, because I really just haven't Haven't done much for, you know, reasons. So yeah, I have these sitting here, just rushing to the boss and completing it.
Long
I don't really
day.
have much missions. I mean, I guess I do have some, but I also have the stuff on the tree, not this tree, this tree, right? Rushed up to the thingy, and then just going for the connection. I know I'm very, you know, slow and behind and everything. But yeah, I'm just gonna throw that one in to see how things are looking at the moment, and then I'm gonna peace out. Gotta fix a lot of things, but we'll see if I will have the time or the opportunity. And yeah, as you can see, the mana is going down quite a lot. That's another thing I want to talk about, is that I need to fix my jewelry, right? Because I need stuff that has the minus cost to non-channeled skills, craft, or like just ring in general. I think I'm quite far away from the actual map that unlocks the craft. So I think that's just not gonna happen until I get to that part.
Enemy.
Because it's just not worth it. Because I'm pretty sure like everyone who has that crafted on the jewelry, it brings up the price a lot more compared to getting one that has an empty prefix. I think, yeah, I think it's a prefix. Has an empty prefix for that, and obviously one of the rings should be the minion stuff, the minion base, the bone ring, because that would bring my minion rest to cap. Because at the moment I'm still running around with the 40%. So yeah. Like I really should just skip to the boss to complete the Atlas before I do anything else, but you know, if I see, for example, here, if I see Sacred Grove, probably get tempted and run in there to get it down, and the same thing with the Breach. But every map has anyway, so that also brings up the time I spend in the map. But honestly, yeah, maps are so, you know, plentiful that I should just rush everything until I get to the higher levels. Because here, even if I get like a good base, like something drops and then I ID it, still on like what? 77. So the higher tier rolls are not in there yet. Yeah, my hands are almost the same. I think the Great Avalanche, it should work, but maybe it doesn't work. I didn't actually check, I just put it right before this. Because when you use an offering, but I am not strictly using it, I am you know, triggering it through the weapon. So I'm not sure if I get any minions from that. Probably not. Probably not. I guess for me to actually see it, I would have to... So like, I'm gonna move it around for a little bit. Move it into self-cast. See if I'm... Oh. Those are the minions. Okay, now I have to see. Okay, now I have to see. Check. If I summon them without.
I need more mana.
Okay, what's the cooldown? 18 seconds. So I guess I have to see it on the next one. Okay, there they are. Okay, it works, my bad. So yeah, it works with the trigger. That is pretty neat. So yeah, I I dropped the one with the hand for that. But obviously, if I had something that had you know, more additional craft blood gained, then I would probably just, you know, use that over anything that, you know, for the scale. But so far I didn't really find those. So yeah, I'm just running the ones that are actually usable for me. Okay, so like obviously this is not nothing spectacular here, but you know, it's fine, it's fine. But it's really gonna feel a lot better once I actually have the jewelry with the minus crafts. This one is still the one that I got from the ground. This one I bought quite a while ago, but you know, it would be a lot better. Boots, same. I think I already have one that should be better. But I guess I got that one for the chaos res. Okay, my stash is an absolute disaster. I think I put it here somewhere. Okay, you know what? I have no idea. I have no idea, but I had a decent one somewhere. And I don't think I vendored it, but maybe I did. Maybe I did. Alright, anyway. That's the situation right now. Okay. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Alright, bye.